Hello, my voice is clear. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Now, last topic is in the third unit. Clear? Last topic in the third unit, that is the braking. What is the meaning of braking? Can anyone tell the answer? What is the meaning of braking? What is the definition of braking? Yes. What is braking? Can you tell? Anyone tell, please? Shivani? Shivani? Kiran?
Yes, sir.
What is braking? Can you tell, please?
To reduce the speed of moving equipment.
Yes, to reduce the speed of the moving equipment. Clear? Means what we can say, braking is nothing but to stop the speed of the vehicle or to stop the speed of the motor. Okay, so but braking is includes the speed of the motor should be decreased gradually. Okay, the speed of the motor should be decreased gradually. Okay, from maximum speed to the minimum speed. And second one, also it should include, to hold the vehicle or to hold the motor at a particular position. To hold the motor at a particular position. Clear? For example, this we have a one vehicle. Okay, this we have a vehicle. It is moving in this direction. Okay, if you want to stop the vehicle, exact at this position. Okay, exact at this position. Okay, we have to apply the brake, then only the vehicle can be stopped. Okay, at certain point, then only the vehicle can be stopped at certain point. Okay, this vehicle may be run by the motor or IC engine, whatever. Okay, so means what we can say here, we have to remember 2 points. One is the whenever we are going to apply the braking, the motor or the vehicle speed should be gradually decreases, and it should be a stop at a particular position, and it should be a stop at the particular position. Clear? For example, यहाँ पर अपन को व्हीकल को स्टॉप करने का था, लेकिन बाय मिस्टेक से रुका नहीं व्हीकल, यहाँ पे स्टॉप हो गया, तो कुछ बेनिफिट है क्या? बट आवर मेन गोल इज वी हैव टू stop the vehicle at this position, but due to some reasons the vehicle is moved at this place. Is there any benefit with this one? Is there any benefit with this one? No use. Is it clear? So for example, lift. For example, lift. Okay, this is the first floor, this is the second floor, and this is the third floor. Clear? Okay, so if you want to stop the lift at exactly third floor, से exact position में ही रुकना पड़ेगा मोटर को आपको, exact position में. Whenever the lift is stopped at the exact position, then only we can get the result. Otherwise, there is no result. Okay, अगर exact position ही हमारा रुकना है, तो lift इधर आके रुका है. So is there any useful with this one? If lift is not stopped at the exact position, then what will happening? Then what will happening? There are no results, no. अगर थर्ड फ्लोर में रुकना है एग्जैक्ट पोजीशन पे है, तो लेकिन थोड़ा सा आगे पीछे आके रुक गए, तो उसका मीनिंग ये क्या है? मीनिंग में एग्जैक्टली इस पोजीशन पे है रुकना. Then only we can, the passengers, the customers can go outside and can enter into inside. Okay, if the lift is not stopping at the exact position, so no person enter into the lift, and no person can come out from the lift. Clear? That's why what we can say here. So braking is nothing but, so it includes 2 words. The speed of the motor should be gradually decreases from maximum speed to the minimum speed. And the second one, the motor should be the motor should be stopped at an exact position, at an exact or specific point. Okay, at a specific point. Okay, this is called as the braking. This is called as a braking. Clear? So to stop the vehicle or to stop the electrical motor, so we have a different types of braking techniques. We have a different types of braking techniques. What are those braking? What are the types of brakings? What are the types of braking, please? What are the types of brakings? My voice is clear?
Yes, sir.
What are the types of braking? Generally, we have 2 types of braking: mechanical braking and electrical braking. Okay, mechanical braking and electrical braking. Is it clear? So, which one is the most efficient method to stop the vehicle or to stop the motor at a specific point? Because here in mechanical braking, we are going to stop the motor or vehicle by applying the opposing force, by creating the opposing force. Clear? Means by applying the mechanical braking, we are using the brake drums, brake shoes, like that, brake linings. Clear? So these are the mechanical components we are going to use to apply the mechanical braking or to design the mechanical braking. Okay, so we can stop the vehicle, we can stop the motor using the mechanical braking, but we but exact position or exact specific point at specific point of time or at exact specific position, we cannot stop the motor. Clear? Because this is the mechanical braking. So it means mechanical braking, यहाँ पर ब्रेक अप्लाई किए, तो यहाँ पर ब्रेक अप्लाई किए तो कहाँ पे आके रुकेगा, ये इधर आके रुकेगा, इधर आके रुकेगा. क्लियर? सर बट अपन को एग्जैक्टली इस पॉइंट में रुकने का था, बट व्हीकल आगे आ गया, व्हीकल आगे आ गया. क्लियर? लाइक दिस सेम है मोटर स्पीड आल्सो. एग्जैक्ट स्पेसिफिक पॉइंट में मोटर्स बंद करने का था, लेकिन 2 rotations or 3 rotations आगे गया. So means what we can say, so we can stop the vehicle, we can stop the motor at by using the mechanical braking, but we cannot stop the vehicle or we cannot stop the motor at a specific point of time or a specific position. Okay, because mechanical braking is not smooth. Mechanical braking is not smooth. Clear? So that's why we are going for the electrical braking. So both braking concepts are same. Both braking concepts are same. There is no difference. But from the point of efficient, so the electrical braking is most efficient than the mechanical braking. The electrical braking is most efficient than the mechanical braking. It is clear? So what are the difference between the mechanical braking and electrical braking? First of all, we are designing the mechanical braking using the brake drums, brake shoes, brake linings, okay, and so on, etc. Means we are using the mechanical equipment. But in the case of for designing the electrical braking, we need an electrical supply. We need an electrical supply and we need a rheostat. We need a rheostat to control the power. Clear? Next. By using the mechanical drums, mechanical brakes, mechanical shoes, mechanical brake linings. Okay, so time to time we need frequent maintenance. Okay, time to time we need frequent maintenance. Okay, but little bit maintenance is required in the case of electrical braking because we are not using any brake drums, brake shoes. Okay, that's why a little bit maintenance is required in electrical braking also, but that is very less. Okay, so what we can say, little bit maintenance is required in the electrical braking compared with the mechanical braking. This is one of the main advantages, main difference and advantage also. Okay, next. Whenever we are whenever we are applying the braking using mechanical braking, whatever we are generating the energy, the total energy will be wasted in the form of heat. The total energy will be wasted in the form of heat. Is it clear? So means energy of rotating parts is wasted as a heat friction. Okay, so this energy will be wasted in the mechanical braking. But in the case of electrical braking, the energy of rotating parts can be converted into the electrical energy. Means whatever energy is going to be wasted, that energy can be converted into the electrical energy. Okay, and this energy can be reutilized. This energy can be reutilized. Okay, next. Depending upon the conditions, braking may not be smooth. Means mechanical braking is not smooth compared with the electrical braking. So obviously, so whenever you are going to apply the mechanical braking while traveling the car, 4-wheeler or anyway, okay, so obviously the braking is not very smooth. Okay, so means what we can say, the mechanical braking is not very smooth compared with the electrical braking. But in the case of electrical braking, whenever we are applying the braking, the vehicle or the motor is smoothly stops. The motor or the vehicle very smoothly stops. That is one of the main advantages of the electrical braking. Clear? Next, already we have discussed we are using the brake drums, brake shoes. Okay, but in the case of electrical braking, equipments of higher rating than the motor rating may be required in certain braking applications. Clear? So means we are using the electrical energy. Okay, we need electrical energy to apply the electrical braking. Otherwise, we cannot apply the electrical braking without electricity. Next, holding. Producing the holding torque. Electrical energy is required for operation. Electrical energy is required for the operation. So means electrical energy is required to produce the holding torque. Holding torque is nothing but braking torque. Holding is pakanda. Okay, so braking torque or also can be called as holding torque. So mechanical braking can be applied to hold the rotating part. Okay, to stop the rotating part or shaft at a particular position. Okay, means by applying the mechanical force, so the vehicle or the motor can be stopped. But in the case of electrical braking, we have to develop the braking torque. We have to develop the braking torque. Means braking torque is nothing but reverse current. Reverse current. Is it clear? So whenever the braking torque is developed by using the electrical braking or in electrical braking, then only the vehicle or the electrical motor can be stopped. Okay, this braking torque can also be called as holding torque. This braking torque can also be called as holding torque. So this braking torque can be developed by flowing the reverse current through the circuit. This braking torque can be developed by developing the reverse current through the circuit. Clear? This is the simple comparison between the electrical braking and mechanical braking. So which one is the efficient? The electrical braking is the most efficient than the mechanical braking. Okay, because it is using the some mechanical equipments, so time to time maintenance is required. Okay, and also we cannot stop the vehicle or we cannot stop the motor at the specific point of time or specific position. But in the case of by using the electrical braking, we can stop the vehicle, we can stop the electrical motor at a specific point or at a specific position. Okay, for example, lift. Okay, exactly second floor पे रुकना तो exact location पे ही रुकना है, exact specific point of position पे ही रुकना है, specific position पे रुकने का, otherwise there is no use. Okay. These are the difference between the mechanical and electrical braking. Clear? So please remember all of you. So if anybody will ask the question, what are the types of brakings? What are the types of brakings? Generally the brakings are two types.
Mechanical braking and electrical braking.
Yes, exactly. So thank you. Okay, mechanical braking and electrical braking. Clear? As again, you can tell the comparison between these two. So whatever we are having the drawbacks in the mechanical braking, so we are going to overcome these drawbacks by using the electrical braking. Okay, we are going to overcome these drawbacks by using the electrical braking. Clear? So again, electrical braking are classified into three types generally. Okay, again, electrical braking have been classified into three types or three categories. One is the regenerative braking, and the second one is the dynamic braking, and third one is the plugging or counter current braking. Okay, regenerative braking or second one dynamic braking. Okay, this dynamic braking can also be called as rheostatic braking. Okay, and third one is plugging braking, plugging type braking. Clear? So what is meant by regenerative braking here? What is meant by regenerative braking? Can anybody tell, please? What is regenerative braking? before going to this point, so we have to discuss one point here. So I will see draw the one diagram. Okay, this is the hill area. One vehicle is moving like this. Okay, vehicle is moving in this one. Okay, this is the direction of speed. This is the direction of speed. Clear? So when the vehicle is moving in upside direction or uphill direction, so in which quadrant it will be operated? Can anyone tell, please? Anyone can tell in which quadrant it will be operated? कौन सा क्वाड्रेंट में ऑपरेट होता है?
First.
First, can you explain? Can you tell, please, why it will operate in the first quadrant? Why it is operate in the first quadrant, please? Because let's see here. Okay. Thus, in order to move the vehicle from ground to upward, so definitely whatever we are using the motor in this vehicle, or whatever we are using the motor in this vehicle, that motor should be rotate in this direction. Okay, in forward direction. Next, so here the low torque in this direction. Here the low torque is in this direction? In this direction. Okay, the gravitational force is in this direction. Clear? So low torque in this direction means it is pulling downward. It is pulling downward. But in order to move this vehicle to the upward direction, so whatever we are using the motor, that motor should be produce the torque exactly opposite to the low torque. Exactly opposite to the low torque. Okay, whenever the opposing torque is produced by the motor, then the vehicle is moves in this direction. Okay, otherwise the vehicle cannot be moved in this direction, upward direction, because load torque is also in this direction. If motor torque is also in same direction, the vehicle comes to the downward. The vehicle can comes to downward. The vehicle cannot be moved towards this one. So here, what we can say. So what we can say here. So in order to move this vehicle in upward direction, so whatever the torque is produced by the motor, the torque is should be in this direction. Okay, in this direction. So the torque in this direction means forward direction. So positive torque. Okay, positive torque के लिए current कौन सा current flow होना चाहिए? Positive current. Okay, positive current flow होना चाहिए. So means positive current and voltage is also positive, and voltage is also positive. Okay, both are positive. So voltage is positive and current is positive. So or we can say the torque is positive and speed is also positive. So in which quadrant it should be operates? Torque is positive and speed is also positive, forward direction. In which quadrant should be operates?
First.
First quadrant. Okay, the vehicle is operating in the first quadrant. Clear? Next, same example. Same example. Now the vehicle is moving. Now the vehicle is like this. Clear? So now the vehicle is downward, moving downward direction. Okay, then now vehicle is moving in this direction. Okay. So more vehicle speed in which direction? Positive or reverse? कौन से डायरेक्शन में व्हीकल स्पीड का सेम डायरेक्शन है क्या रिवर्स डायरेक्शन है? सेम डायरेक्शन है ना? Same
Yes,
direction.
sir.
Okay, means vehicle speed is in same direction. Clear? Vehicle speed is in same directions. So vehicle speed is same direction means positive or reverse? Previous case में फॉरवर्ड डायरेक्शन पॉजिटिव डायरेक्शन कंसीडर किया था, अभी भी सेम डायरेक्शन में पॉजिटिव है कि रिवर्स है?
Positive.
Positive. Okay, that is the forward direction, or also you can call as positive. Okay, so speed is positive. Speed is positive, that is the forward direction. Okay, so here motor low torque in which direction? So obviously the vehicle is moving downward direction, so obviously the low torque is in this direction. So low torque ऐसे डायरेक्शन में रहेगा ना, ऐसे डायरेक्शन में रहेगा ना लो टॉर्क. Due to the gravitational force, always the low torque is in this direction. So in order to achieve the in order to reach this vehicle to the downward position with safety precautions, so how the motor should be produce the torque? मोटर कौन सा टॉर्क प्रोड्यूस करना चाहिए इधर? कौन सा टॉर्क को प्रोड्यूस करना चाहिए? लो टॉर्क सपोर्ट करना चाहिए कि लो टॉर्क को अपोज करना चाहिए? अगर व्हीकल इस पॉइंट पे आने का है ग्राउंड पोजीशन पे, ओके, and vehicle is moving downward direction, okay, so whatever the motor we are using in this vehicle, so how this motor should produce the torque? This torque should be support its slow torque or should be oppose its slow torque? कैसे होना चाहिए? सपोर्ट्स होना चाहिए कि अपोज होना चाहिए मोटर टॉर्क? एनीवन प्लीज? हेलो हेलो हेलो, आई एम ऑडिबल?
Yes.
अपन को क्वेश्चन समझ लो पहले. व्हीकल को डाउनवर्ड डायरेक्शन में लेकर आने का है, ओके, so low torque already in downward direction, so speed is also downward forward directions. Forward means in this direction, okay, सो रिमेनिंग कंपोनेंट कौन सा? लोड मोटर टॉर्क. मोटर टॉर्क कैसे होना चाहिए इस पोजीशन पे? when the vehicle is coming from the downward direction, so how the motor torque should be there? Whether this torque, motor torque should be support its low torque or motor torque should be oppose the low torque. कैसे होना चाहिए?
Opposite.
अपोजिट होना चाहिए. क्यों? क्यों होना चाहिए अपोजिट? लोड सॉरी मोटर टॉर्क अपोजिट क्यों होना चाहिए? अगर मोटर टॉर्क और लो टॉर्क दोनों सपोर्ट हो गए, स्पीड भी सेम है, सो क्या हो जाएगा? व्हीकल कैन कम्स टू द मूव डाउनवर्ड विथ सेफ्टी. सेफ्टी आ सकता है क्या?
नहीं सर.
There is no chance na, because motor is also producing the same direction, same torque, and low torque is also same direction, speed is also same direction, so the vehicle cannot be come to the downward direction with safety. Safety parameters नहीं आएगी इधर, तो यहाँ पर क्या हो जाएगा? एक्सीडेंट आ जाएगा, सब पैसेंजर सब कुछ भी हो जाएगा. इसलिए so in order to bring this vehicle to the downward direction with safety, so whatever we are using the motor, that motor should be produce the torque. This torque should be opposes the low torque, then only the vehicle can comes to the downward direction with safety. Clear? This is the our main important thing. Safety is the main important parameter. So here the motor torque is in this opposite direction, that is the negative torque. Okay, opposite direction is negative torque and speed is positive. So कौन सा क्वाड्रेंट में ऑपरेट होता है? Torque is negative and speed is positive. In which quadrant it will be operates?
Second quadrant.
Second quadrant means this operation will shift to the second quadrant. Okay, when the vehicle is moving upward direction, okay, this it will be operate in the first quadrant. When the vehicle moving in the downward direction, just position changes only. Okay, so the operation is totally shifted from first to second. The total operation is shifted from first to second. Means when it is operating in the first quadrant, it is operated as a forward motoring. Okay, when it is shift to the second quadrant, it will operate as a forward braking. It will operate as a forward braking. Is it clear? Okay, so like this way you have to analyze the if someone is given the diagram, if they will ask question in which quadrant it will be operated, so like this way we have to analyze. Okay, we have to identify the speed of that vehicle, you have to identify the speed of that motor, you have to identify the load torque, you have to identify the motor torque. कौन सा डायरेक्शन में है, कौन सा पोलैरिटीज में, पॉजिटिव है क्या, नेगेटिव है क्या, फॉरवर्ड डायरेक्शन है क्या, रिवर्स डायरेक्शन है क्या. Clear? So all these parameters should be identified and we can give the conclusion. This diagram or this circuit will be operated in the first quadrant or second quadrant or in third quadrant or in fourth quadrant. Clear? This concept is clear, all of you? This concept is clear, all of you, please? Anyone, please?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, so regenerative braking. What is meant by regenerative braking? How when it is possible? Regenerative braking is possible when the motor speed should be greater than the rated speed. Okay, when the motor speed should be greater than the rated speed. For example, this is the rated speed. Okay, this is the rated speed. So if the motor is operating up to rated speed, so still the motor is work as a motoring mode, means it will convert from electrical energy to the mechanical energy. Okay, it will work as a motoring mode. So means it will operate in the first quadrant. It will operate in the first quadrant. But to apply the regenerative braking, so the motor should be greater than the rated speed. The motor speed should be greater than the rated speed. This is the rated speed, omega ms. Okay, omega ms, or also we can write omega bs, base speed of the motor. Okay. So whenever this motor is rotating above the rated speed, or above the synchronous speed, then what will happen? What will happen? The slip, the torque is goes to negative. Okay, when the motor is operating above the rated speed, then the torque is goes to negative. When the torque is goes to negative, okay, then what will happen? The motor is operated as a generator. Is it clear? When the obviously when the torque is goes negative means current is negative. Current is negative means reverse current is flowing through the circuit, means the current is flowing from load to source. The current is flowing from load to source. So whenever the current or power is flowing from load to source, obviously, so the braking is applied. Obviously, the braking is applied. Is it clear? So whenever the motor is operated above the rated speed, so then it will work as a generator. Okay, it will work as a generator. So the power will flow from load to source, or the current will flow from load to source. Okay, whenever the power will flow from load to source or the current will flow from load to source, then the entire operation is totally shifted to the second quadrant. Entire operation is totally shifted to the second quadrant. Is it clear? So when it is shifted to the second quadrant, so second quadrant already we know braking operation. Okay, second quadrant means braking. Clear? So like this way the braking is applied. So which braking is applied here? Forward braking. Which braking is applied here? Forward braking. So here, so to apply the regenerative braking, okay, regenerative braking is only possible when the motor speed is greater than the synchronous speed or above the rated speed. Whenever this motor is rotating above the rated speed, the torque is goes negative. Torque is goes negative means the current is also negative. Okay, current is negative means the power will flow from load to source, or the current will flow from load to source. Okay, so when the current is flows from load to source means the operation is shifted to the braking, means the operation is shifted to the from first quadrant to the second quadrant. Clear? So now the speed torque characteristics of this regenerative braking will be exist in the second quadrant. Okay, so this speed torque characteristics will be exist in the shifted to the second quadrant, that is the forward braking. Okay, so in order to increase the motor speed above the rated speed, so we have to increase the voltage. We have to increase the voltage. Then only the regenerative braking is possible. Then only the regenerative braking is possible. Clear? This is the simple regenerative braking. The speed or characteristics of the regenerative braking is second quadrant, like this. Okay. Next, dynamic braking. What is dynamic braking? What is dynamic braking? Anyone please, from this diagram? From this diagram, can you tell anyone please? Dynamic braking means what?
Traction system.
Yes, please. Can you tell please? What is dynamic braking?
इलेक्ट्रिक ट्रैक्शन मोटर एज जनरेटर मींस यूज किया जाता है।
नहीं, कैसे ब्रेक अप्लाई कर सकते हैं डायनामिक ब्रेकिंग? यहाँ पर डायग्राम में शो किया मैंने।
फ्रिक्शन रिड्यूस अच्छी
Yes, please. You can see here how when the dynamic braking is applied. For example, these are the motor terminals. Okay, these are the motor terminals. Okay, when these armature terminals are connected to the position 1, this is the switch position. Okay, so when the motor terminals are connected to the switch position 1, so what will happening means the motor A terminal and AA terminal connected to the supply. Connected to the supply means whenever the armature terminals are connected to the supply, then it will work as a motor. Then it will work as a motor. Is it clear? Yes sir, no? जैसे सप्लाई दिए तो मोटर जैसा ऑपरेट होगा ना.
Yes, sir.
Okay, next. So if you want to apply the dynamic braking, if you want to apply the braking to this motor using the dynamic, so what we have to do, we have to just remove the connection, this. Okay, we have to remove the connection. Then what will happening? Connection remove किए तो क्या हो जाएगा? Supply remove किए तो क्या हो जाएगा? Supply remove किए तो क्या हो जाएगा? मोटर स्टॉप हो जाएगा ना?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so means the motor will be stopped. Whenever the supply is disconnected from the armature terminals, the motors will be stopped. But okay, but the motor will take more time to stop the to come to the zero position, because the some amount of kinetic energy will be stored in the rotating parts of the motor. Okay, so the motor still rotates. The speed is going to decrease, but the motor still rotates until the kinetic energy is totally dissipated. Until the kinetic energy is totally dissipated. Clear? So if you want to stop the motor very quickly, if you want to stop the motor very quickly, जल्दी रुकना आपको, तो अपन को क्या करना, जो भी एनर्जी काइनेटिक एनर्जी स्टोरेज है वो तुरंत कंप्लीट करना पड़ेगा अपन को. क्लियर? अपना पास एनर्जी ज्यादा है तो ज्यादा देर काम करते हैं, एनर्जी कम हो गए तो क्या जल्दी काम करना बंद करेंगे, ऐसे है ना. So whatever the energy stored in the stored, that energy will be dissipated. Okay, so how this energy will be dissipated as soon as possible or quickly? So by connecting one resistance across the armature terminals. So this position, the switch position is moved toward the second position. Whenever this supply is disconnected and this switch is moved to the second position, the switch is moved to the second position, then what will happening? Okay, so here the load is connected, means the resistive is connected across the armature terminals. So whatever the energy is stored in the okay, that is the kinetic energy, that will be dissipated. Okay, that will be dissipated, means reverse current is flowing. Reverse current is flowing. Clear? So if this resistance is increases, the flow of current will be, reverse current will be decreases. Yes or no? If this resistance is increases, the flow of reverse current is decreases. The flow of reverse current is decreases means negative torque is developing, but that is very small. So the motor will be stopped at very slowly. If this resistance is decreases, so the flow of current is increases, The flow of current is increases nothing but the energy dissipated is very fast. The energy dissipated is very fast. जितना जितना एनर्जी स्टोरेज है वो जल्दी डिसिपेट हो रहा है इधर, बिकॉज रेसिस्टेंस कम है. रेसिस्टेंस कम है तो वट एवर द करंट इज फ्लोइंग थ्रू दिस सर्किट, ओके, दैट विल बी वेरी हाई. सो जल्दी हाई करंट फ्लो होगा तो क्या हो जाएगा, जल्दी डिस्चार्ज हो जाएगा ना. फॉर एग्जाम्पल आपका पास एक बैटरी है, ओके, 10 amperes hours battery है, for example 10 amperes hour is nothing but if 10 amperes is current is flowing the circuit, okay, so the battery will be discharges for 1 hour. Is it right? The battery will be discharges for 1 hour. If the circuit is taking the 20 amperes, if the circuit is taking either 20 amperes, so how in how much time the battery will be discharged? The circuit is taking the 20 amperes from the battery. So how much time the battery is able to supply the power? 0.5 hours. Yes or no? Yes or no, please?
Yes.
क्लियर. जैसे करंट इंक्रीज हो गए तो बैटरी कैपेसिटी भी कम हो जाएगा ना. पहले अगर 10 एम्पियर्स करंट रिसीव कर रहा है लोड सर्किट, इट विल गिव द supply for 1 hour. Okay, if the load is taking the 20 amperes, the battery will can be able to supply this load is only 0.5 hours, means half an hour. means यहाँ पर क्या किया अपन, the flow of current increase किया तो ये टाइम क्या हो जाएगा, डिक्रीज हो जाएगा. ये टाइम क्या हो जाएगा, डिक्रीज हो. like this same here also, if the negative current is increases, okay, the motor stoppage time is also decreases. The motor stoppage time is also decreases. So in order to stop the motor as soon as possible or quickly, so we have to increase this negative current. We have to increase this negative current. Negative current क्यों बोलते हैं अपन? When this it is motor terminal is connected to the switch position, the motor current is flowing through this direction. So this is the positive current. Clear? This is the positive current. But here the supply is disconnected. The supply is disconnected and it is connected across the resistance. So reverse current is flowing now. Reverse current is flowing now. So reverse current means braking current. We are going to develop the braking current. If this braking current is increases, okay, the motor stoppage time is also decreases. The motor stoppage time is also decreases. So that's why that is this braking current is depends upon this value of the resistance. Means dynamic braking is possible, okay, when the motor terminals are connected to the supply, it will work as a motoring mode. It will work as a motoring mode. And when the when you want to apply the braking using the dynamic braking method, so we are going to disconnect these terminals and we are going to this armature terminals across the resistance. Okay, we are going to this armature terminals across the resistance. Due to this process, then what will happening? Reverse current is developed. Reverse current is developed means reverse braking. We are going to develop the braking torque. So whenever this braking torque is developed, the motor is going to be stopped. The motor is going to be stopped. So the motor stoppage time is depends upon this current. The motor stoppage time is depends upon this current. Is it clear? So can you tell the in which quadrant it will be operates? Can you tell in which quadrant it will be operates, please? When the motor terminals are connected to the supply, कौन सा quadrant में operate होता है? When the motor connected to the supply, okay, when the motor is connected to the supply, so the current is flowing in this direction, positive current, and the speed is also positive. So कौन सा speed is positive and the torque is also positive. Current positive means torque is also positive. कौन सा quadrant में operate होता है? कौन सा क्वाड्रेंट में ऑपरेट होता है? स्पीड इज पॉजिटिव एंड टॉर्क इज आल्सो पॉजिटिव. प्लीज anyone? Shivani, Shubham, Manashwini, Kiran. Yes. Okay. Speed is positive and torque is positive. It will be operate in the first quadrant. It will be operate in the first quadrant. Okay. Whenever this motor is disconnected from the supply and it is connected across the armature, so the speed is still same direction, but the current is in opposite direction. The current is opposite direction. Clear? So in which quadrant it will be operates? Negative torque, speed is positive. कौन सा क्वाड्रेंट में ऑपरेट होता है? कौन सा क्वाड्रेंट में ऑपरेट होता है?
Second quadrant.
Second quadrant. Clear? Means it will shift from first quadrant to second quadrant. Clear? When it is connected across the resistance, the operation will be shifted to the second quadrant. Means that is the braking. Okay, braking operation is shifted. So in this case, the motor is work as a generator. In this case, the motor is work as a generator for a small time, fraction of time. Clear? So this is called as the dynamic braking. So means like this way we can stop the motor. Like this way we can stop the motor. Clear? Next, plugging. Plugging is nothing but for example, we have one motor R, Y, B. We have given the three-phase supply R, Y, B. So when this motor is connected to the RYB phase sequence, so whatever the rotating magnetic field is produced, that is in this direction. Okay. So if you want to apply the braking using the plugging method, so just we are going to change the hello. Yes, sorry for that. Okay, plugging कैसे अप्लाई कर सकते हैं अपन? Just change any phase sequence, any one phase sequence. Just change the any one phase sequence. पहले RYB दिया था, अभी क्या किया अपन? कोई भी एक phase sequence को change करो, Y, R, B. Clear? So due to this, then what will happening? Whatever the rotating magnetic field is produced, that will be become a reverse. If this rotating magnetic field is reverse, then the speed is also going to be reverse. Clear? The speed is also going to be reverse. Is it right? So that is depends upon the how much reverse voltage is applied. So that is also stoppage of the stoppage timing of the motors depends upon the how much reverse voltage is applied. Reverse phase sequence voltage is applied. So like this way you can stop the motor using the plugging, or this method can also be called as counter current braking method. Counter current braking method. But in this, when a reverse phase sequence is applied, the speed is also going to be reverse. The speed is also going to be reverse. Okay, when it is connected to the R by B phase sequence, when it is connected to the R by B phase sequence, it will operate in the first quadrant. Okay, when it is connected to the YRB phase sequence, when it is connected to the YRB phase sequence, so the motor speed is also going to be reverse. So motor speed is going to reverse means it will shifted from first quadrant to the fourth quadrant. It will shifted to the from first quadrant to the fourth quadrant because motor speed is reverse. Reverse speed means fourth quadrant. Is it clear? But still the current is flowing positive. Okay, still it is working as a reverse motoring. Clear? So this is the simple reasoned braking, dynamic braking, and counter current braking. Is it okay, please? Any doubt, please? Braking. Any doubt?
No.